What's up, YouTube? So I know it's been a while. I'm trying to get this video in while the sun is still doing what it do. Thumbnail. But I have a simple video. I just recorded another video. I think I'm just gonna hold on to that one for now. But what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna release this video. The title of this video, as you can see, is called "Don't Tell Me You Want It, Show Me You Want It." And the reason I'm going to use this as the title of the video is because it's become very evident to me over the remaining these last few weeks, but and more importantly the last few months for me in my life, in the space that I've been off social media and just been solely focused on pursuing my goals outside of that. And these specific goals I've been working on are goals that are going to change the course of my family and my friends around me. So that's where my main focus has been, and during this process it's forced me to become a better version of myself. It's forced me to grow up and deal with some of those traumatic experiences or traumas or whatever you want to call it. It's literally forced me to look at myself in the mirror and make a decision daily. That's why the title of this video is "Don't Tell Me You Want It, Show Me You Want It." In your life, when you're getting close to something that you really want, you're gonna get to this point. And I can only speak on this because I got to this point and it's been it's been relayed to me from those around me that are more successful, that have reached certain heights and stuff already, that I'm in this particular phase I'm about to describe. There gets to a point where you're on your journey to become better and you're seeking growth, you're seeking higher levels of the things that you desire in this world, and you're starting to get closer to that point. You get to a point where you're extremely irritated and extremely frustrated with telling yourself you're going to do something and not following through on that commitment, not holding yourself accountable, and not getting to the level that you deserve to be at, right? That is a really big thing. And it became very evident to me over these last few months that if you don't actually work toward things that you want to and have recognition that the things that you want require an action and not a statement, you're never going to get it. And you get to a point where, and I mean this because this happens multiple times, but you really get to the absolute breaking point. The absolute breaking point for me was around this time, October 2022 of last year. So October 22 last year, right? I went to Joshua Tree, and actually today would have been like my second day there, right? And at that time it was my second day there, right? And I hadn't seen it yet, but it was my mind was starting to unravel and finally get to a place of like peace. And what I mean by peace is like reflection, self-reflection and wanting to be better. And effectively what happened was, during that tenure, I was there for a month. During that tenure I was there, it really clicked for me that I was so sick. I was absolutely to my limit of trying things and doing things and not following through, not getting to a place that I deserve to be at, having all this information, having all these goals and these dreams and not applying it, seeing other people apply this shit, knowing damn well they're not as intelligent or skilled as I am, doing the same things that I was complaining about not doing. And who was to blame? Myself. And that was a point that just put me to the edge. And I made a commitment there that I don't care about any other shit besides the things that are going to build me to be a better version of myself. As you guys can see right back here, there's a whiteboard. On the corner of this whiteboard in blue, you're going to see I wrote in January of this year that one good year can change your life forever. And on this other side in red, you're going to see it say, that's right, you're going to see it say you can either make changes or you can make excuses. Point blank, period. And it took a really long time for that to marinate and really become an embodied mantra for me throughout this year. And it didn't really click until this July. So we're into 3 months of it just like finally marinating in my brain and really sinking in. And one thing I had to do was remove myself from my main social medias and break a tether that was pretty much like my final boss, if you will. Like I had been breaking through my addictions and vices with like women and giving people energy that they didn't deserve, going out seeking external pleasure, just things of that nature. And I just got to a point where I was like, bro, I'm sick of this shit. And everything really came to I think the word is denouement, like a point, a peak. in July when things I was working on started to fall apart, and then but my mind was growing stronger, and it was in that moment when everything was falling apart I realized that I didn't need any of that, and my mind was the strongest asset I had. And that's when I started building 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 and really pushing myself to go harder mentally and study more and understand more, because I knew that if my mind was sharper, I would be sharper, in a sense of like when things became challenging or normally I would have threw in a towel or took a knee, I was stronger knowing that this is just a little hole in the ground. Let me just jump around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me figure out a way around this. And which is why I got this ant tattoo, because an ant, no matter what's in his way, is going to find his way around the situation. If there's a wall there, he's going to go around the wall. If there's a fire, okay, if it's too close, it'll burn. But it's going to find somewhere to go, right? And it's going to get to where it's trying to get to. And effectively, or die trying, right? And so effectively, I got to that point. And through that process, I became very adamant about this statement. Don't tell me you want it, show me you want it. Because now what's happening is I've been showing myself for the last few months that I want it through the actions I've been taking. And when you start to do that, you start to build certain levels of confidence. And when you start to build certain levels of confidence, you feel unshakable, unbreakable. And then you get to a point where there's nothing around you that can alter your timeline or make you feel like you're behind and that you're not on your shit, blah, 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 blah. Because you start to realize that all that power, everything that you're seeking is in your timing. You really embody that. And it took a long time for me to get to that point, because I would constantly see other people, especially when we be on social media, as an influencer and whatnot, like being somebody that people look at, but also looking at other people as well that are at a higher level than I am follower-wise, because I'm like, bro, I've been doing this longer. I've been making better shit than they have. What's the problem? What's the issue here? And I think I've not like zeroed it down to like I wasn't as authentic as I needed to be. I was still doing certain things for show instead of doing the things that authentically illustrated who I want to be and who I want to become. And that's a big thing I've been reading in this book right here, Your Next 5 Moves. The first thing it talks about is, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? If you can't even answer that question, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? And because of that, it allowed me to really see things from a different perspective. And now I can look at people wanting to do certain things in life and see if they really mean it. Because you're going to know by someone's actions if they mean what they say. You're not going to know by someone's statements. I'm going to be the greatest entrepreneur in the world. Fucking show me. Don't talk about it, be about it. I don't want to hear the other shit. Show me. Because you've gone through enough disappointments, you've experienced enough opportunities to prove that you want to be that person, and you chose not to be that person. That's something I think about. Like, there's times where I had the choice to be the person I want to be, and I chose not to be. And that's okay now, because I understand that, and I need to go through that process to get to where I'm at right now, and in the desire to go harder and move forward further. But at the end of the day, it's all about the actions. You know what I mean? That goes for relationships, that goes with business, that goes with socials, that goes with everything, you know? Don't just tell me, show me. It's that simple. So yeah, y'all. That's the same as this video. This video should be out within the day. And I just want y'all to wake up. Wake up. This is for the people that need a wake-up call. The people out there that's bullshitting, y'all can keep bullshitting. I don't give a fuck. People that want to support you or don't want to support me and whatever content stuff I'm doing, I really don't care. I don't care. I've been gone for 4 months on my main shit, and the people that checked on me, I know who they are. And anybody that didn't check on me, I know who you are as well. You know what I mean? So I'm going to understand that when I'm doing certain things. You know, there's a time where I used to make videos with specific people in mind that would never watch the video, and then I wouldn't get that dopamine hit I was seeking from their validation. And because I understand now that the validation and all shit that I need comes from inside me, I can give a fuck less about what they think about the video. I can care if they see the video. I don't care. You know what I mean? If I've lost probably 1,000 followers in the time I've been off socials these past 4 months, but you know, I gained 1,000 years of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, if social media were to get cut off, or you know how like it be acting up sometimes, and someone's like, oh no, I used to be that person, but now it's just an added benefit to my life. It doesn't define my life. You know what I mean? I have so many skills and things outside that with or without it, I'm going to be successful. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that I have it. I'm grateful that you guys are watching this video. So that last little spiel was just to hit home the idea of, like, you know, Don't tell me, show me. And if you're gonna show me, understand that it's for you. It's not for me. It's for you. You need to show you. Don't tell me, show you. It's really the same, you feel me? Don't tell me about you, show me about you. Maybe that would be a video title. Nonetheless, that's kind of my thoughts right now. This is like a real raw organic video. I couldn't even clean up the audio for real. Although I don't even think it's that loud. I mean, like messy, but it could be improved audio. But I'm just gonna post this video. I hope this is whatever, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. With that being said, I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.